Welcome to the Forge Tutorials, my masterclass. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at how to create NURB primitives. Now, the easiest way to create NURB primitives is you can either go to your shelf right here, you can go to your curves/surfaces and select a primitive from here, or you can go to your create menu and go to your NURB primitives and create your primitives from here. I'm gonna tear this menu off by clicking on this dotted line and put it to the side. And from here, let's select the sphere option. I have the interactive creation on, so I'm gonna select that sphere and drag it on the grid. And you can see now we have the sphere available to us. Let's move it up a little bit. And you can open the properties of this sphere by going to your channel box, and in your input section you have this node right here. If you click on it, it's gonna give you the properties of your sphere, and you can increase or decrease the end sweep from here. We have talked about this in detail in our previous video, the introduction to NURBS. If you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend that you do that. In that video, we also discuss what NURBS actually are. And you can see where the seam on the NURB surfaces are shown by this thicker line. And when we open our end sweep, it opens up from that point. And you can also increase or decrease the section from here. By doing this, you are basically increasing the resolution of your sphere. Let's delete this and let's create a cube. Now the cube is where things get interesting. So let's create a cube. And now that we have created a cube, let's open up our outliner. Now in our outliner, you can see the NURB cube is not a single object. Instead, it is a group. Now when we expand that group, you can notice that the NURB cube is made up of 6 individual surfaces. This is done because NURB surfaces are made up of curves and they cannot produce hard edges. So in order to give the illusion of a hard edge in a cube, the NURB surfaces are aligned in a way that they give you an illusion that it is a cube. But instead, it is 6 different NURB planes that are arranged together in a cubical formation. You can also change the settings of your cube from here. You can increase the patches vertically and you can increase the patches horizontally. And when you apply these changes to one side of the objects, it's going to automatically apply it to the other sides as well. Let's delete this for now and let's go to our cylinder. And when we create a cylinder, it does the same thing as well. It's gonna give us these caps. Now these caps are individual objects. The cylinder, as you can see, is a hierarchy, and you can delete the top and bottom caps from here. Or when you're creating the cylinder, if you go to the options, from here you can turn the caps off. You can keep the bottom cap, you can keep the top cap, or you can keep both caps from here. And you have the same settings available to you here as well. You can increase the spans, you can increase or decrease the sweep. Let's delete the cylinder. The cone is the same as the cylinder. Is gonna have 1 cap instead of 2. And after that, you have your plane. Now the plane is the purest form of a NURB surface. It is a rectangular surface that is infinitely flexible, so you can increase the patches here as well. And if we go into our control vertex, you can see if we move it, it's gonna give us smooth deformations, as you can see. Let's delete this and let's go to our torus. Now the torus is also another interesting shape. If we select the properties of our torus, you can see it has 2 sweeps. It has a bottom sweep and it has a connecting sweep. So if we decrease the end sweep, you can see that it's gonna open up the donut itself. Now if we decrease the minor sweep, you can see that it's gonna open up the whole donut from the inside. So with the donut shape itself, you can see how the NURB system actually works. You can see that first the rectangular piece of paper is rotated in a tube fashion, and then it is connected together again to create this donut shape. So these were your NURB primitives, and the NURB modeling is really powerful if you want to create things that have smooth surfaces like a wine glass or a chess piece or a car. And we are gonna make all of these things in future lessons, so don't worry about that. And I'm gonna end this video right here. And as always, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, drop a comment. And if you want to support me directly, the link to my merch store and my Patreon is in the description down below. And I'll see you in the next video.